Hello everyone, welcome back to more Gloomhaven. In the last episode, we tried Pit of Souls and had a rough time of it. We did manage to, kill the 10 living bones to cause the hungry soul to appear, but then we were basically dead. I'm a little reluctant to try it again, but I really would like to retire some characters. And this is retiring 2 of them, so we are going to have another go. I made a couple changes to the decks. I took out Crankbow and Microbots. I so rarely end up using Microbots. I just have too many burn cards. And I don't really need the loot half of this. And I put in instead Restorative Mist, which is a move that heals without having to burn. And I took out Crankbow, and I put in Enhancement Field, which is a reusable attack. It's small, but it also buffs allies. I don't know. I'm sort of not too confident that we're going to make it through this on this go either, but we did have just one, really bad turn against the Living Bones last time. We might not get that turn this time. We shall see. And to the Quartermaster, I made one change. I took out Oversized Pack. We don't really care to loot on this mission. And, the small items are fine, but burning cards is bad. To put in Giant Club, the card that he just picked up with his recent level up. Which hopefully we can use to kick some skeleton booty. Cragheart, I think, did a great job. I don't have any desire to change his stuff. 31. That should be enough for a sticker, shouldn't it? The problem is I don't have space to put a new sticker on something, and the only remaining sticker is quite expensive. Okay. Fine. You don't really need anything, right? Yeah. Alright, let's do the city encounter then. You are wandering the sinking market looking for possible work when you're approached by a dirty-looking boy with a scar on his cheek. You greet him warmly. He's given you leads on a number of mercenary jobs, and you recently helped him avoid a jail cell. Oh, I remember that. I need some help, and I really don't know who else to turn to, he begins. All of us here in the sinking market are in a bad way. Our houses are collapsing, our water is foul, and we don't even have enough money for food. We're dying here, and the city is doing nothing to help us. You have friends in high places, right? Please, there's got to be someone you can talk to. Well, so this is interesting, because when we saved him, we, lost a reputation or something like that, right? People thought we were losers. And I think if we'd let him be, carried away, then we'd be losing this quest line, or whatever it is, the encounter line. So I'm guessing this is okay, you pay penalties a couple times by helping this kid out, and then at the end you're rewarded with some cool thing. So sure, let's talk to someone. Oh. Okay, we got the reward. It's 1 prosperity. Great. Cool. Well, I'd happily trade whatever I lost in that last one. Maybe it was a reputation for a prosperity, one of the most powerful resources you can get. Anyway, let's just dive back in here and lose again, I think. I mean, we could bring another person, I guess. None of them especially want to, do this scenario, so the point would be to bring them if they would be especially helpful here. I'm not dying to do a 4 merc thing all by myself. It seems like a lot of work. And my videos are already 2.5 hours long sometimes. Would any of them be really great at this? The penalty would basically be pretty small, really. I think. Well, it probably changes the starting spawns, but more importantly, Remember last time we did this mission, it was spawning like 1 elite and 1 normal living bones every turn? If you bring just 2 mercenaries, it spawns 2 normal ones. If you bring 4 mercenaries, it spawns 2 elites. If you bring 3, it like compromises and spawns 1 elite and 1 normal. So if we bring another mercenary, we're bringing in an elite living bones instead of a normal one every turn. They have like what, 1 extra shield, they do a bit of extra damage. So, I mean, they have a bit of extra health as well. So we're effectively giving the enemy, I don't know what, 2 or 3 extra HP per turn, because they get more HP, but also a shield, and also some damage. So the shield only matters on the turns you attack that living bones elite. But it's still something like 4 or 5 HP per turn. Plus they do more damage to you, so call it like 6. Do any of these mercenaries do more than 6 points worth of stuff per turn? They'd also affect the scenario level, I guess. We're bringing in, you know, a 7, a 9, and a 4. If we brought in someone small... What is the average of 7, 9, and 4? 7 and 9 is... It's 20, right? Divided by 2... Sorry. Divided by 3 to average it is 6 2/3. Divided by 2 is 3 1/3. Rounded up is 4. So that's the scenario level. Except it's +1 because we're playing on hard, right? So it's scenario level 5. I don't know how low level a person would I have to bring to reduce it at all? Like if I brought someone who was level 3? Do I even have any such person? You're level 3. So if I brought Wink in, we'd be at 23/4 is 5 3/4 over 2 is 2 something. So yeah, I mean that would certainly be lowering the average level of this. It would be lowering the encounter level to bring this person along. I don't know how good they really are. Like, right? Likewise, I could bring in Shank, who has some decent attacks, I guess. With 4 mercenaries. You know what? Let's give it a try. I haven't played this character in forever. Do you have any money lying around? I mean, some. Oh, you have a wave crest. Hand items and small items we're looking for. There's a shield lying around. I could buy that for you. Or just grab you like a stamina. No, you have that. A healing potion would be okay. I don't think this character really needs a shield. Battle axe, I guess. You do some pretty big attacks on occasion. Sure, why not? To a single attack. So you can't combine them both to poison 2 enemies. Alright, well, I mean, this should be interesting. Ah, see, it says level 4, right? And if I were to say... How do I unchoose a character? Oh, I click you again? Yeah, level 5, see? So... This makes... Of course, part of the reason that it's okay for this to shrink the level of the enemies is it's lowering our average power level as well. But of course our total power is going up. And in response, the game is going to have more enemies on entry, I assume, and also spawn more powerful enemies mid-thing, which I'm sure is true. But there's only one room, and so the total number of enemies spawned is not going to be, or created at the beginning, is going to be fairly small, I think. Anyway, heading out a little late, aren't you? The guard at the wall looks at you passively. You grunt in response and head through the open gate. Nobody's going to go looking for your corpse if you don't return, the guard shouts at your back. Rude. You end up embarking out on the road much later than you had hoped. Events in town saw to that, but as the dusk settles on the horizon, you feel confident you are up to any threat you might face, and then comes the howling of wolves. Vicious foul beasts. Judging by their sounds, they seem to be getting closer. I don't see any reason we should fight some wolves. We have all been poisoned. Annoying. I didn't even read the text. What a jerk. Look, it even looks like a lighthouse. Why did they call it a fort?
Some searching. You shouldn't be. As you begin.
Again, we can ignore these guys because if we succeed, they're going to disappear. Health is 2 or less. That seems likely. This seems very unlikely. It doesn't really matter what you do, although, you know, just for fun, this one should be a freebie. Kill a monster by doing at least 4 extra damage, loot 5 or more gold. Well, you are the scoundrel. You're okay at looting. But you're also good at doing more damage than necessary somewhat often, so let's give that a try. Deck building. Smoke bomb. There were some traps lying around. I could use that. Is there anything here that looks useless? Thief snack is going to be pretty bad, I think. The top half we don't really care about. Bottom half is fine, but the enemies are going to have shields, so it's weaker than usual. And that lets me put in like Venom Shiv, and a big move plus poison is important. Throwing knives is okay. But all the enemies are going to have shields, and so attacking a lot of them for a small amount, not that exciting. I mean, I say a lot, it's just 2, but... Whereas Trickster's Reversal should be nice. Huh. In fact, if we somehow make it to the end of the scenario and there's like... Remember that guy at the end, the like target, the hungry soul? Yes. His shield points are, you know... They scale with the number of living bones alive. And if there's a lot of living bones, as there were last time, he has very little shield. But if there's very few living bones, if we somehow manage to keep them from piling up, then he'll have a ton of shields, and Trickster's Reversal will be a way to do a great deal of damage to him. So that would be nice. Swift Bow is pretty solid as well. But I'm not sure I can cut anything for it. Hidden Daggers. Yeah, the bottom half of this card is really nice. Being able to just go invisible and keep fighting without having to like run away. So the main thing I'm doing is changing up the squad with a couple of card edits to these guys and bringing in the Scoundrel. But I think more important than that, I said the main thing, the first thing. More important than that, I think, is changing my tactics for the mission to account for what I know about how the scenario is structured, right? Knowing that we have to get up to the top and then kill a big guy after we kill 10 of them. I mean, not surprising, right? You could have guessed, gosh, what's that big area up top? Maybe we need to go up there. Surely there will be a hungry soul. And we knew there would be, but we didn't know what his stats were going to be like, and I held out hope that maybe he would kill all the leftover skeletons. Unrealistic, I know. But anyway, we can try to fight our way up in that direction so that once he spawns, we don't have to still escape a bunch of living bones. starting the scenario poisoned is absolutely awful. I guess the Tinkerer can help with that, right? So maybe it's not that bad. There's a trap right here. I don't remember that. Well, Scoundrel up here is a little... Oh, interesting. Really? There were like 3 normal guys last time. And this time there are 2 elites. I'm honestly not sure that's more dangerous. Certainly with the Cragheart, you know, planning to just do the same thing he did before, right? Of a slow, like, rock slide plus something good, and then next turn, blind destruction to finish them off. I think him going up there to kill these guys is a great use of his time. Let's get the Tinkerer in the middle of everybody, so there's an open space to use Restorative Mist. So the reason I put the Scoundrel in front was so that I could smoke bomb this guy into the trap. On reflection, that's, like, stupid as hell. I don't want the Scoundrel in front. And I can still smoke bomb this guy into the trap, which is better anyway, right? So where's my smoke bomb? I didn't bring it. Right. I said, oh, who's gonna need that, eh? I see. I forgot how well placed this trap is. Well, there's still sinister opportunity to make people walk into traps. Alright, so Restorative Mist and then like some sort of self-heal, I assume, right? Or maybe a stun on somebody? Because it's not maybe that urgent for us to get the Tinkerer healed as long as he doesn't get attacked very much, but I don't know if we can guarantee that. Isn't like Elixir a weak heal that I could just spend here? Oh, that's the one with the Bless, okay. I don't think I have anything weaker top half though. Aerosol, it's yeah, too strong. Alright, so that's a turn. Cragheart, what are you doing besides Rock Slide? I don't think Clear the Way is a good start. But I also don't want to get trapped by all these skeletons and be unable to get up there. Is it possible I could use Blind Destruction to just like charge up there this turn? No, right? I need like a big move to get around all the skeletons that'll be in my way, and then next turn I'll be close enough to Blind Destruction. But I don't really have any other big moves. It's just Rumbling Advance, right? So I guess that's the plan. Oh, difficult terrain, huh? Maybe we could, because like, presumably a bunch of these guys are going to surround the Cragheart. But maybe not all of them if the... Yeah, right. I guess we should apply a stun shot turn 1, right? Stop someone from getting in here. And then there should be a clear-ish path out, maybe? If I like stun this guy, I can probably go up here. Oh, there's this difficult terrain still. I don't know. I don't like it. Special Mixture is an okay move. Sinister Opportunity... I don't think I'll be able to use to make anyone walk into a trap right now. Not on turn 1. So it might just be a boring little single out. I guess... I could actually Sinister Opportunity this guy turn 1, right? Just walk him into the trap. As long as I'm willing for the Scoundrel to take some of the hits instead of the Cragheart. And that way... the Cragheart should have a path out, because there won't be so many monsters clogging up the area. But I'm not very fast doing it this way, am I? So it might not work. Boots of Speed. Okay, so then I could... Okay, I should be able to get this guy on a trap one way or another. Quartermaster, didn't bring any sharpening kits, did you? Of course not. Rude. An immobilizing attack is cute. It's all sort of stalling though, right? We do need to kill these guys. Yeah. I don't really want to immobilize anyone right now. Well, maybe let's move and shield up. And just bow, I guess? Okay. Target one enemy with all attacks. That's the kind of stuff I'm afraid of. Actually, I don't think I actually have to do this move. I could skip the move and still heal, but just in case. Move 4, yes. They're clearly going to get here if I don't do something about it. One, two, three, four. So you can get this far. You're moving 4, huh? Oh, but you're moving after the Scoundrel. That's sort of interesting, isn't it? So maybe I can come up here. The shield should be extra effective. Nice hit. We might actually get to kill this guy. That should eat a bunch of damage from you. So only 6, I guess, but that's still a lot. Oh, these guys aren't moving. Oh, no. That's exciting. Nice. Okay, that's a big, big help. Honestly, I would kind of love Sinister Opportunity back, I think. What are these guys going to do on their turn? You're doing nothing. You want to target here. You'll go to one of these 2 squares, don't know which. You... I guess are going to go to the other one of these 2 squares and also attack the scoundrel? Turns out this shield sucks. Oh, I was supposed to figure out whether it would be helpful for me to have... use the stamina potion there. Ow! God! This fucking... I hate this game. Okay, I mean... Let's say single out is bad. It's lovely that the scoundrel was able to almost single-handedly kill a Living Bones in one turn. But she can't do that every time because she's going to run out of Sinister Opportunities. And also, she didn't even do it herself. The Quartermaster had to help. So we can't really count on it happening again. The good news is this plan seems to have gone off all right. One, two, three, four, or, well, 1, 2... Sorry. From here, I could reach this, and like, one of the groups of skeletons. But I think it's worth going all the way up, right? I don't see why I shouldn't. I mean, right, it means I didn't do damage to these guys with the Rumbling Advance, but that's fine. It means I'll get more damage with the Rock Slide. I can hit literally everyone. Problem is, since these guys didn't move up, I can't use Blind Destruction to get to both of them very much, right? Like, it's impossible. I'm just going to pick up the Rock Slide and do that again. But faster. This is a pretty good triangle for one of the Tinkerer's cool toys, like a net shooter. Immobilizes these, well, immobilizes all of them, but stops these 2 from attacking without us even having to do anything, which is nice. And then bottom half, auto turret is usually pretty reasonable. Yeah, seems good. I could ink bomb these guys and see about killing them, I guess. It's a bit optimistic, but I guess it could work. Yeah, let's give that a try. With all 3 items, I bet I can at least kill this guy in the back and this guy. I didn't pick back up the Sinister Opportunity, so no walking this guy onto a trap. Don't ask me why I didn't. But I can pop over here, poison this guy, and stab him, and that should take care of him. Giant club looks nice, somehow. Do I have any, like, useful moves for enemies? I have, like, somewhere. Scroll of Recall is a pull on lots of enemies, but I can't do very much with that. I could walk all the way up here and try to pull him, but I can't play the bottom half of this and a move, so not gonna happen. Decent spear, I guess? Should be able to get one of those somehow. Bringing back a skeleton is just so slow. I don't think I should do that. So Cragheart needs Rock Slide and something fast. Upheaval seems fine. Might actually be good to play the bottom half of it. We'll see. Don't need poison or axe. But I think I will take back the Sinister Opportunity. What are the enemies even doing? I haven't looked. Do I want to give everybody shields, but also hurt them? Or should I just move? I feel like it would be bad to use this. Because, like, this guy... Assuming all 3 of these die, which seems not guaranteed, but possible. In fact, perhaps likely. You might live. You know, you're gonna target here, which means you're gonna move here. You're also gonna... No, you're gonna target here. And you will therefore not be able to find a way to double attack. So these 2 are getting attacked, and you are targeting the Cragheart. So I would be hurting the Scout. I would be hurting all of these guys by 2. You would get 2 shields that would apply once. So you would, like, break even. You would get 2 shields that would apply twice. So it would be like giving you 2 health in exchange for the Scoundrel's 2 health, and also I burn a card. Seems awful. Alright, I'm just going to move down here. Oh! Does this draw fire away? Actually? I don't think so. I think this guy... I still kind of get confused about the focus rules sometimes. You have a move 4. You can certainly get to someone, can't you? Yeah, you can get here. So it's not like by moving towards them I'm giving the enemies an extra attack. But maybe I should move here, next to more obstacles. No, it just gives the enemy weight. Yeah. I don't know. I want to tank this hit, I think. And also now I'm next to an enemy, so I can play bottom half something that doesn't require moving. Oh, Tinker gets a turn. Right, that's sort of important. So, we have a pretty good modifier deck. I don't think this guy is likely to live, given that he's got a wound. So, let's just knock this out of the park, shall we? Yeah. With advantage, that was a likely outcome. God, I love the Tinkerer. Let's heal the Scoundrel. It's more important than getting rid of this poison. She gets up in people's faces all the time. Also, she already had to burn a card for damage. Oh! Somehow I didn't see you could stand here. Oh, because there was another skeleton there before. Whoops. I mean, it's not like it was wrong to make that attack or anything, but I've sort of miscalculated where how many attacks the enemies are going to get, and now the Scoundrel took more damage than previously calculated. Good miss. Ow? I mean, 6 is a lot, but we have healing. I don't want to burn cards. Sorry, why isn't there another skeleton here? They're supposed to spawn every round, aren't they? Is it every other round? Am I crazy? I'm going to look this up in the scenario book very quickly. So quickly that I won't even put you guys on hold. How about that? What's this one called? Pit of Souls. I thought it was every turn. Pit of Souls. A special rule. At the beginning of every round, Living Bones elites spawn at both of those spaces. At the beginning of every round. Oh, I see. So that's after we... No. What? Is that after... Oh, it's still the same... The Quartermaster hasn't gone yet. Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. I'd like to stay roughly where I am to keep tanking for the Scoundrel if I can. I mean, I'm only at 10, but that's a lot better than the Scoundrel's doing. Lame. I wonder if I should have left this guy at 5 because Disintegration Beam could potentially take care of him. And that's less of an exciting play now. I just tried to pile a little more damage into this guy, maybe? I don't know. I think it might be okay to scoot up a bit. It should be fine. No particular reason for it, I guess, but... Okay, see, I don't get this. Why no guy? Why no guy? Guy here? No guy here. You were already there. Is it this? You weren't here. You're the skeleton that was spawned by this square? It couldn't find something closer? That doesn't seem right. You weren't here though, right? I'm pretty sure you were not there. Huh. Hook gunning this guy into a trap is kind of fun, but it would mean that he's next to me, which I don't endorse. Let's actually just play this sooner, because I feel like that should maybe be easier. I can just open wound. Oh, I forgot. I did take the Sinister Opportunity back. Can't actually use it right now. I can just open wound, go invisible. Get this guy kind of taken care of. I have to say, this go feels like it's working out much better than the last one did. Not sure if it's because of the 4 mercenaries or because the scoundrel is just like damage in a can or what. The elites having 1 less shield is also making a big difference, it feels like. Hasten Step is kind of bad in this scenario because everybody has shields. On the other hand, move 5 is nice. Giant Club. We like Giant Club, I think. And then just like pick up some discarded cards, maybe. Now, I imagined burning Stone Pummel to start punching guys. I don't know how great that really is. I have Brutal Momentum, which should just, like, instantly kill one of these guys, probably, if I'm careful. By, like, including... Because, like, how much damage is this? It's attack 5 when I spend the Earth. Plus 9 extra damage from hitting a wall. So that is, you know... Unless I roll a miss, that's pretty much a kill. So I would have some flexibility on what to do bottom half. But I don't think I need to bottom half Stone Pummel because it's already a kill. So... I could bottom half Dig Pit. To get that invisibility in. Or Lumbering Bash to start healing. He's going to be on his own for a bit. It seems kind of nice, doesn't it? Net Shooter away from this guy. That's a nice bottom half. And it is tempting to pull one of these guys with a hook gun, but like, aren't you just going to take a bunch of damage if you do that? Really what I'd like to do is get over here, and then next turn, like, hook gun and run away, right? So I think I should use something else. Toxic Bolt looks alright, I guess? Okay, these guys are acting very slowly and not moving? That's crazy? Why would skeletons have a card this bad in their deck? It's very strong if you can't get away from them, but they're like telegraphing their attacks so you can just sidestep it. Of course. Yeah, the Scoundrel's just going to go invisible. That seems fine. Poison here... Probably not necessary. But also, I mean, sometimes the Quartermaster just gives away, like, refresh a hand item. Or he didn't bring that, did he? I put that... Oh, there it is, Reforge. He's playing it now. But I'm not adjacent to him, so it won't work. If he had stayed here... But he's planning to play Reforge bottom half, so... I mean, this guy's going to be at 4, and he's going to be wounded, so he'll go down to 3. It doesn't seem like poison's going to make a big difference here. So I'll save it for when I can hit someone at more health. I guess the Immobilize isn't doing much, huh? They're not moving anyway. Well, might as well shoot the Toxic Bolt first in case it changes my mind about where I want to move, unlikely as that seems. I guess you're not recovering discarded cards because it's getting important that you walk away now. That's fine. Okay, unsurprisingly, that hasn't changed my decision. I still want to walk here. Which is the only space to which I can pull either of these two into a trap with Hook Gun. Here I could pull only this guy. Here I could pull only this guy. Here I could get both of them. Oh my god. I forgot about that. So this looks like a kill on both of them. Earth is strong from Toxic Bolt. Oh my. So I could actually hang on to this Earth until next turn, because I don't know that I'm generating any more. How's my modifier deck look? Anything negative in it? 3 negative cards. I don't think this is that necessary. I might very well roll like a negative on one of them, but I can't guess which one. So even if I do roll negative, half the time I'm just throwing away some useful Earth. I could spend the Power Potion, which I don't think is getting any better. Like, this is killing... This is making it much more likely that we kill an entire Living Bones, right? And if I can kill both of them, I can afford to actually Lumbering Bash bottom half for heal, rather than just be attacked for a bunch. Well, rather than have to walk away to avoid being attacked for a bunch. So I think this is a good Power Potion. ×0, you asshole! Okay. So who am I pushing here exactly? It must be you. I push you to here. Why is it only 6? Oh, it's 2 times... Oh my god. I forgot. It's not 3 times 3, it's 2 times 3. Okay, well... I think a minor healing potion is unlikely to be necessary right now. Like, I can always just use it later. We want to get some damage in on you, I think. Ooh. Hang on, though. How do I get out of this? I don't have big enough moves? Okay, new plan. Let's attack this guy instead. Worked out all right. All right, 5 down. But by God, there are so many of these assholes right now. Speaking of Disintegration Beam, right? So much for a Hook Gun. Just like wipe these guys out after Cragheart failed to finish the job. Anything cool bottom half? Not really. I could burn Curative Aerosol. Doesn't seem very good to do that. Could spend Stamina Booster, I guess. Give Scoundrel a card back, maybe? I mean, since no one else has burned any cards, that's who it would target. Getting Single Out back would be nice, but nothing incredible, I don't think. Feeling kind of stupid, though, about picking back up that Sinister Opportunity. feel like she's not going to get a chance to use it. Well, no, I take it back. She wants to move very slowly this turn, and that's good enough for me. Oh, I could have used it after the Ink Bomb turn to do a little more damage, maybe? Yeah? I don't know. I don't have a specific plan for what to do with these two cards, but it seems like we want to move slowly, and Backstab is a more useful card than the other one. Okay, Quartermaster, Quartermaster, Quartermaster. You must do something. But your cards all suck. Why couldn't you have reforged something, man? Okay, let's scroll of recall back a useless item and move 5 to like see if I can maybe run away somehow. Doesn't seem likely. Clear the way, maybe? Oh, Blind Destruction. That's an attack. Right here. It's a bit slow. It might not work out on exactly the enemies that I'm guessing it'll hit, but it should hit something useful. +1 to all your attacks or become invisible. I think become invisible might be better. Also, it's nice to have Heaving Swing. It's a little bit bad to go so slowly, but I guess I'll just have to live with that. Yeah, going faster wouldn't have helped. He's gonna get attacked a lot, huh? Well, not so much, I guess. It's pretty tough for them to get him if we wipe out these guys. One of them is gonna come up here, and I don't know. Still pretty sure this is worth more than... Actually, summoning this does not do shit this turn, right? Because they will find a way to target multiple enemies, including it. So I think I'm just going to head over here. That's a trap. Do not do this. Maybe just go here then? I want to start making some progress towards the back of the room. I don't know, this seems dicey. Maybe should have just taken the healing. Ah! I thought this had more range. I thought I could zap both of these guys. Oh no. Okay. Maybe I can do something else? I could disarm this guy. Then the Tinkerer gets attacked twice? What order are you guys moving in? You're number 9, number 6, and number 2. So if I stand here, you'll come down first. You'll say, oh, I can still get the Tinkerer. And you'll say, oh no, I can't reach anyone. So disarming you doesn't even do anything. But standing here does, so... Right, it means this guy won't have anyone to attack. That I can see. Yeah, he can't get to the Quartermaster. This is a bad turn. I'm fairly sure. I can't even get to this square. If I wanted to, like, disarm one and stun another, I couldn't do it with my stun powder. Well, alright. I mean, I could stick with my original plan of blowing this guy up. I didn't... Well... Actually... It is only 6 damage. Only. But it mitigates a lot of damage and makes a ton of useful progress. I think I'm just supposed to step on the trap, honestly. Gonna be taking a bit of trouble from these blokes. In fact, I think all 3 of them get to me now. Ugh. No, one of them wants the Quartermaster. Oh, they get both! Oh, this is so bad. Was this really worth it? Maybe. This guy who I wounded and said, oh, he'll be dead soon enough, he's still causing some trouble. I sort of expected to, like, get a pot shot in on him at some point, but I just haven't, like, gotten around to it. Well, Hook Gun's looking sort of bad now. Since I just stepped on the trap. And my Dig Pit is also sort of bad. In range... Oh no, this is... Right, Blind Destruction. Oh, jeez. Everyone's adjacent to the damn Tinkerer. This is a good attack. But the Tinkerer is burning another card here. Maybe it's not even a good attack. Could I get something out of using bottom half Blind Destruction, maybe, somehow? Like, I could do this. They would all suffer 2, and I would suffer 6. Doesn't seem like a great trade. Oh, God. I did not realize how bad this position was. And I got lucky with them attacking the Tinkerer so badly as well. They did not hit as hard as they could have. Okay, well, we need to get some damage in, and there's no law that says the Tinkerer has to survive the scenario. I think we could heal 3 here. It's unlikely the Cragheart's getting any other heals anytime soon, so he shouldn't be overhealing. Could manufacture some earth? What are we doing next turn? I mean, maybe Forceful Storm, Heaving Swing. It's not incredible, but nothing else is either. Seems likely, right? That'd be an attack for 5, which is 4, and then 6. So actually, a little earth would be fine, I think. Which of these guys is more likely to die? You have 8, and you have 7 with poison, so I guess it's down here. Oh! Let's do both. Ah! Yeah, that looks good. And now that stamina potion for Sinister Opportunity, I mean, I got to use the Sinister Opportunity, and it was a lot better than Trickster's Reversal would have been, I guess. But it does mean I'm getting a bad rest, is all. Because I'm having to waste a card. And they just keep coming in here, which, of course, we knew would happen. You know what? Forget this Forceful Storm shit. Let's activate Stone Pummel, shall we? I made a lot of obstacles. Let's use them. Flanking Strike is very good. But I can't really afford the HP, and I have plenty of good cards. Like, open wounding this guy is nice, and then just hiding. Oh, hang on. We are almost done with the objective, getting the boss to spawn, huh? Yeah, 2 more. So we kind of... I did say I would try to get up there, and I have not yet tried to get up there. So what if you did that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, God, it's so hard to navigate with the Cragheart fucking everything up. Okay. Fine. Actually, you know what? Forget the bow. Let's use the giant club. This guy's probably going to be on a trap, so we're going to push him there. And he probably won't die, so club should finish him off. Okay, they're not attacking. That's all I could ask for. Why did I play both of these cards? It's sort of a mystery. I have winged boots. Does that do something? Not at the moment. So this is an attack for 4. This is an attack for 5. Sorry. They're both 4 post-shield. Post shields and poison. Right. They're both attacks for 4. But this one gains XP and adds a wound. So we want to do it this way. Cool. 9 down. Oh, I somehow thought I was letting Cragheart go first. Oh, I was, but then I changed. Okay. Well, let's just get up here, I guess. Don't really want to step on a trap. Good work getting up there for all that damage. Well done, idiot. The thing is, this is probably gonna... Nope, I was gonna say it's gonna only activate once, but actually there's... I kindly left myself some obstacles up there. Just enough.
As you destroy more and more of the shambling skeletons, you begin to see the faint ship with enough years out of...
So he does the normal thing, right? I don't know. I don't understand, because I read the rule book or the scenario book for this, and he's just like a named elite living bones, right? So I don't understand why he's drawing stuff that's different from what they're drawing. Shouldn't they share a deck? Like, spawn 1 elite living bones. This is a hungry soul. He has an additional shield 5 and adds +2 to all his attacks. So I just don't understand it. I feel like he should this turn be performing shield 1, heal 2. But his attack should be bigger if he were attacking, which he's not. He's moving instead. I just don't get it. Did they give this guy a different deck? Is there like some Hungry Soul errata? Hungry Soul Gloomhaven errata? Like, here's a bunch of hits that don't mention errata. People asking, can you use like kill an elite enemy to kill it? The answer is no, because it's not it's not an elite enemy, it's a named enemy. I don't know, I don't see anything about a change. I need to look up like digital. Huh. Here's some people reporting a bug saying that it never spawned the Hungry Soul at all. Even though they got the green check mark here. Okay, I don't know. I mean, whatever. Do whatever you want to do. I'm glad you're moving towards us, I guess. Oh, I have boots. I could have hopped over here, which would be sort of nice. Am I really going to replay this whole round to fix that problem? I don't think so. The boots might be useful in the future. Giving the Cragheart back all of his discarded cards would be something. He would get back an awful lot. He would basically get to skip a rest. It's that or like move 1. But it would only be skipping a short rest, right? We're not going to lose on deck. We're going to lose on like HP. I mean, okay, eventually you always lose on deck, right? But he can short rest pretty comfortably, I feel like. Oh, it's move 2. I can move to here. You know what? Let's just scoot up. It's not like we want the Tinkerer to be super close to this guy, but we do want to be able to attack. And it doesn't have any like special immunities. Hitting it with stun shot is going to be great. So yeah, I'm okay. You know, here would also be in range of stun shot, but this is in range of like toxic bolt, for example. Yeah, this guy spawned right here. I don't understand why he's not spawning on... Oh, I see, there's gold there. I couldn't see it, and it doesn't show up when I mouse over, because all the spawner information's in the way. But if you zoom in, yes, you can see there's some gold. That's why. Okay. But I feel like there was a turn earlier where something spawned further away than seemed necessary, even if this space were taken. I don't recall the details, though. Now, your shield should not be 3 anymore, right? It was 3 a minute ago. Let's see. The normal elite ones have 1 shield. Your shield is... Okay, I don't believe that number. Let me look it up. 5 shield above its regular, minus the number of living bones. So there are 5 other living bones. So, as expected, you had 3 shield last turn. 2 living bones have spawned. Therefore, you should have 2 less shield, which is 1. That adds up to the calculation. So, okay, it just hasn't updated the display. He has only 1 shield. Obviously cannot afford a long rest. That's fine. That card sucks, sort of. Is it more important to get the Toxic Bolt out or the Stun Shot? I feel like poisoning him is pretty important, and we want to stop him from... We want to stun him later, right? Once we've gotten a little damage in, the poison is going to help everybody else. Okay, an auto turret to heal somebody surely makes sense. Ugh, you're in the way. Well, I have wing boots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's 6 spaces away. Okay. I might just special mixture for heal and backstab my way up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Using the boots to get me into the back area. That seems great. Or at least good. Summoning a bones behind me to distract these guys is going to be at least moderately helpful. Immobilizing this guy would be fun, but I think it's more important to move away. Actually, I do have a top half move, I suppose, right? Nope, I burned it. No, here it is. I could, like, walk away from this guy, immobilizing him, and then put down a skeleton for this guy to attack. Kind of interesting, but I would have to pick back up somehow my hasten step, which I think is impossible at the moment. Keep an eye on this trap. Could be a way to get more damage on this fellow somehow. Might just be spear time to poke this guy. He's only got 1 shield. Getting some damage in would be nice. And to move... I think a cleaving axe is appropriate enough. Oops, already chose your actions. How about you? You don't have a great plan, do you? Forceful Storm to disarm these 2 skeletons is something that could turn out to be quite useful. But also it could be kind of junk. If it is junk, then, well, you know, I can walk next to an obstacle and clear the way with it to do something productive, I suppose. Here's hoping, I guess. Move 5, attack 5, target 3. Okay. Guess that's here. Or no, we can bring the scoundrel up and he'll just attack her. That's quite nice, actually. Oh, and the skeletons? Ooh. Kind of big attacks. Oh, he has. It shows him with the one shield now, probably. Ooh, interesting. Muddle's not bad. ×2, not bad. Are we? What do you think we're doing here? Healing, or can I get away from some of these skeletons usefully? What's the Crag card up to? How much are the skeletons moving? 4, so basically infinite. Crag card disarming these guys does seem useful. Saves the Quartermaster a lot of pain. Then we just have left these 2 skeletons who are going to try to attack up here. I think just healing is probably good. Not sure of the details, of course, but it seems alright. That is a lot of damage. I might just burn a card here. But also, it might be a while before he gets to attack me again, right? With stuff like hidden daggers. I think I'll just tank it. Let's not destroy any of these obstacles, I think. Because I can destroy them next turn by just attacking. But I do want to burn this just to get up there. Both so I can attack this guy and so the scoundrel can start getting adjacency bonuses. Yeah, and I mean, this is going to hurt. But we knew that. Restorative Mist has a nice low initiative. I think I might burn Stamina Booster even though it's a more useful card. Even though it has better text, I should say. Oh, that's a weird... I thought you were just going to go here. Sort of wish he wouldn't have moved that far up. I think he just did that randomly. There was no reason for him to prefer this tile or that one that I know of. And the spear turns out to be useful. Poke right through that rock. Another miss for you. Man, you are on a roll, huh? That's just bait, obviously. It's not going to do anything relevant. But it'll soak a damage, or soak an attack, and that's what counts. I mean, stunning this guy seems very, very good. And I guess just net shooting away from someone, you maybe, to immobilize you is fine. Now, I don't actually have any good attacks at the moment. I guess Venom Shiv is fine. It's just slow. You know what? Why Hidden Daggers? Why not just Venom Shiv? Now I can go fast and use bottom half Trickster's Reversal to dodge the next attack instead of using Hidden Daggers to go invisible. They're both similar, I feel like. Bow and... I don't know. Walk over here. Cragheart, obvious short rest. That's fine. This card sucks now. It is fast, but... Brutal Momentum. I burned Forceful Storm, sadly. Anything useful bottom half? I mean, Dig Pit's okay, but I think I want him to be visible. I guess Blind Destruction's never getting any better. I can use it to do 2 damage to him. I don't want to attack the other guys with it, presumably. Yeah, we're gonna have to turn this off, please. Okay, a lot of zeros recently, but that's fine. We've got plenty to spare, I think. I think the Scoundrel's damage mitigation is not going to apply, right? No one's going to attack the Scoundrel that I'm aware of. Funny enough, there's nowhere to go with this move, too. I sort of thought there would be. Let's mobilize you, though. Might be worth something. I don't know. I'm coming up here. It's kind of sad. I wish the Quartermaster had moved more quickly, but, you know, I did make the Tinkerer move quickly on purpose, so I can't complain too much. Tinkerer might just actually die. Whew! Nice hit. Could we get a non-zero this time? Fine. Oh, I hate to have the Quartermaster loot now that I think of it, because he's about to disappear. All the gold he gets is just going to get thrown away. If the Cragheart could do it, it would be better. And he can, right? So let's just stay here, not move at all. Just do nothing with this card. Right? I think so. Okay, that's him taken care of. Go over there, please. And give me that gold. Alright, this went way better than last time. It's been like a couple days since the last session because I was just so... I don't know. I was dreading trying this mission again because I was so bad at it last time. Or things went so badly, I'm not sure. Wand of Brilliance, I see. Is this the actual wand, or I think it's just the design, right? Anyway, happy to have it. There's no way they're killing us this turn, and we win. Did I achieve any combat goals? I literally haven't looked at them since we started the scenario, so I don't know. What is your combat goal? Don't loot. Oh, and you haven't. Fantastic. Oh, right. It doesn't matter because you're going to die. Or you're going to leave. So, I don't know. Just burn a card, even though, honestly, we could exhaust you and it would be fine. Alright, forget it. I'm out of here. Oh, and you got the excess damage in. Good. You have way too much health. Who is this? The quartermaster? I mean, I don't know. I shouldn't be exhausting them because they can soak damage for the other characters by, like, just being in the monster's way, right? But it doesn't matter. I really can't play this scenario badly enough to lose anymore. In fact, I probably should be exhausting so that the Cragheart has a chance to get attacked for 22. But obviously that's never happening.
With one final blow, the massive remains blasts apart, and a great burst of light shoots through the room, returning the remaining enemies to inanimate bone. Thank you, travelers. A disembodied voice echoes through your head. I tried to save these people, but instead damned them to eternal torment. You have now freed us, and we are forever grateful. You call out to the voice, desperate to know what happened in Eastport, why the demons attacked, and where they came from. We brought this upon ourselves. In our studies, we tried to travel beyond this world, but in the end, we only managed to open a rift to a hellish nightmare. The demons came through and overwhelmed us like a rising tide. And even in that folly, I learned nothing. I brought these people here, and again unleashed powers I did not fully understand. I am so ashamed. The voice fades from your mind. You call out to it, but there is no response. At least you've found the answers you sought, though your heart is no lighter for it.
Yeah, I mean, actually got 3 of the battle goals despite not even looking at 2 of them. I mean, really, I didn't look at any of them. But, like, these 2 I chose on purpose because I was like, oh, those characters are going to stick around. But I just forgot about them during the scenario, as I usually do. Well, Scoundrel did a great job. I'm glad I brought her. One of the things that she struggles with is long scenarios because she just doesn't have that many cards. She can spike damage output pretty quickly, but eventually runs dry. So for a short scenario like this, where you just have to deal damage as quickly as possible, she was quite suitable. Oh, Cragheart's at 4 out of 6 as well. That's nice. Technically, it should be the other way around, right? But okay, fine. The Tinkerer will retire. No other feeling compares to this warmth that spreads throughout your entire body when you see someone reach the goal they had been striving for and finally relax. Watching that change in people never gets old, but the world is big, with Gloomhaven being just a small part of it. There are plenty more people that need help to reach their dreams, and you're the one to do it. You say your goodbyes, and as you head back out onto the road in search of struggling souls, you can't help hoping that someone else will continue giving people here a reason to sing, dance, and celebrate. So we've unlocked Music Note, which as of the last recording, I had never seen. I assumed it was some bard. I have now seen it in my offline or off-camera multiplayer game. But, of course, you guys perhaps have not yet. Okay, good work. I'm retiring. Peace out. Oh, and we're going to get a Gloomhaven wealth level for all these prosperities as well, right? Yeah. Nice. These are all pretty solid. I mean, I'm not a fan of the heavy greaves, but I'm sure there are scenarios where they're good. The Soothsinger. Kind of appropriate that it's the other Quattrel, or an other Quattrel anyway. Just a coincidence that we picked the Quattrel, the personal quest that leads to another Quattrel mercenary on our existing Quattrel. Now this one I still haven't seen. This is the Eclipse. Seemed like some kind of necromancer thing, maybe, since there were all those bones, but like, I don't know, could be anything. Also, because the other unlock for this is getting -10 reputation. After solving such a tragic mystery within Gloomhaven's history, and freeing the souls from their ancient fate, you feel a sense of duty begin to mix with your curiosity. You bid farewell to the other mercenaries and plan to devote yourself to not only learning more about those that came before, but to liberating any others trapped by interplanar magics. Whatever you might uncover, you are now sure that more of those stuck between planes are in this city than anyone had imagined. So Sync's out of here. Does it even say how many scenarios he went on? It doesn't. Okay. Bound items 0. I mean, that can't be right. They must have already sold the items off or something? Okay. I announce my retirement. Yeah. It already was Wealth 3. You don't need to tell me this again. Some sort of ghost person? Night Shroud. Another sort of rogue-like character to be friends with the scoundrel, perhaps? Let's have a look at these new decks. I don't know if I'm going to make these new mercenaries right away. Because as was noted before, I finally understand how digital decides how many perks you start with. And it really discourages you from trying out new mercenaries till you've retired the ones you have, basically. Which, I don't know. I mean, I guess the cardboard rules do that as well, but differently. Anyway, let's have a look at these new guys. I've already seen the Soothsinger. But they're, you know, kind of a classical bard class. They have support. AoE support. They play songs to give the party persistent buffs. You know, it's like the Mind Thief in a way. You can only have one song active in the same way the Mind Thief could only have one augmentation active. And one, I mean, I don't know. Some of the things that I found interesting about this class are their bottom half abilities are like very flexible is not exactly the word I'm looking for. They're multi-use, multi-purpose. You don't just have a bunch of moves on the bottom half. You have, in fact, very few moves. So the Soothsinger kind of, it seems to me, wants to get the most out of their cards by playing like top half stuff that you don't have to be too close to the enemies for, like global effects like songs or whatever, and bottom half effects that also do something useful. So you spend most of your time not moving at all, just being kind of stationary. The other kind of really remarkable thing about them is how few of their cards have attacks on them. I think I built like, you know, in the off-camera campaign, we're like Gloomhaven Wealth 5, and so you unlock characters at level 5. And the deck that I built of level 5 up to level 5 cards, I only put one attack in the whole deck, like including top and bottom half, as I recall. They're very much a support class. They have cards like this that are like, you know, disarm everyone in a box. You know, at a decent range. Curse people. They have a big focus on cursing to like mitigate incoming damage. And the attacks are just not that impressive and don't really make much sense unless you have to play them in like a party of 2 with someone else who can't do damage. I don't know, seems like a bad idea. So Soothsinger's fun. Like I said, don't know if we'll roll one up right away. I've got other characters I need to work on. And now we have Night Shroud, which I actually haven't seen. They sure look like another, you know, stealthy, big damage dude. With the ability to cloak themselves in shadow and pass through the void unseen, Night Shrouds are deadly stalkers, using blades and stealth to eliminate any target. Rather than working with other races to gather knowledge, Night Shrouds prefer to pry the knowledge from their cold, dead hands. I guess I didn't read the text for the Soothsinger. Quattrels are not only master engineers, but their impressive manual dexterity also allows them to become excellent bards. These soothsingers are able to empower their allies to great feats and bring their enemies low with a single strum of their lute. Their song system works in a similar way to the Mind Thief's augments, and she's especially powerful in larger parties, but has low damage output. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe I'll keep playing 4-player if I ever... This last scenario was fine. I don't think it actually took longer than my usual. No, it's kind of short mission, in fact. So, execution, invisibility, dark. Yeah, makes sense. So what's the deal here? Black knives. During your next 4 attack actions while invisible, perform attack 2, range 3 as the final part of the action. Okay. So we have a lot of invisible if we have a power that needs us to be invisible attacking 4 times. How many cards do you get, by the way? 9, I guess. There's always 3 X cards that and you can always build a deck out of exactly all your level 1s. So this, if you start with 12 cards, it means you have a deck of 9. Same as the Scoundrel, for example. Attack 1 and make dark? Move 3, and then if there is dark, become invisible. I mean, move 3, become invisible is very powerful. Obviously, we need the dark to do it. It looks like we have, obviously, a lot of stuff that makes dark and a lot of stuff that uses dark. How much of each in the starting deck, by the way? Making dark, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 things that make dark. Now, you know, I'm not yet analyzing how good cards are. Like, if you had 5 cards that make dark, but all they did was say make dark, do nothing, those are basically non-cards. I'm assuming that all the cards that make dark are basically playable. And how much do we have that consumes dark? 1, 2, 3. I mean, we could maybe count these as... I don't know if I should be counting the same card twice. Kind of, because you sometimes want to play this top, sometimes want to play it bottom. And if only one of them consumed dark, this card would consume less dark on average. So sure, I'll count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7 ways to consume dark. And it was 5 to make it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7? Did I miss so many last time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I forgot to scroll down last time. 6. Oh, it's impossible to count! Nobody can do it! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah! Okay, let's try one more time. See if I can get the same number twice in a row. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, looks like 3 make darks in the top row. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, good. And to consume dark? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, okay. Roughly equally balanced in terms of producing dark and consuming dark. Okay. Whoa. That is a powerful effect. Move to double all of your attack powers. Okay. Oh, or attack 2 and then double your move. How funny. Okay. Ranged attack that muddles and makes dark. Move 3, curse an adjacent enemy. So this is just something cheeky to sneak in. You're like moving, you want to kill somebody. You're like, oh, I might as well curse them on the way. Sure. Oh, Oh, oh yeah, this is way too strong, but yeah, it's a burn effect. Makes sense. Attack 4, wound, heal 4, make dark. Pretty cool. Move 4, generally useful. Attack 3, or if you spend dark, just kill a normal enemy. Nice. Move 6, make dark, burn. Okay. Move 3, attack 1. This is Scurry? Again? But the bottom half, instead of being like a burn, loot 2, which is what I think Scurry was. Right? Maybe it was Into the Night that looted. I've forgotten now. But anyway, attacks targeting you gain disadvantage. Seems lovely. Disadvantage is a pretty powerful effect, especially if you ever put curses in the deck. Silent Force. Attack 3, but if you're invisible, it's 5 instead. Move 1. Attack 2. But if you're invisible, it's move 3, attack 4. Cool. Move 1, make dark? That seems I mean, move 1's hard to make use of, but I'm sure sometimes it's enough. Wings of Night. Attack 1, go invisible. I have to figure out at some point what an attack action is. Does it mean like an ability that includes an attack? Like if you play the Quartermaster card that's like attack 2, move 1, attack 2, how many attack actions have you taken? 1 or 2? I don't know. Anyway, Concealed Dominance. Top half burn, attack 4. Very bad for a burn card. But then, if you spend Dark, it's attack 4 in a huge radius. But it isn't ranged. It's still, you have to be next to a bunch of enemies. Okay? Dark, oh, and sorry, bottom half, move 4. Oh, how funny. Move 4, burn, pretty bad, but if you spend dark, you can just go anywhere on the map with it. Huh, that's cute. Top half's an attack 3 curse, seems nice. Bottom half's a muddle adjacent enemies that makes dark. Kind of tricky to use that, right? Because you don't want to stay adjacent to enemies. Really? And this is a bottom half card that does that. It does muddle them, so it offsets the disadvantage. Okay, well, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to play these guys right away. Want to work on retiring the folks we have. What you are... Ah, you're unlocking the same thing. In a minute, it'll change this to say, oh, it'll be a side quest and a prosperity and an item assigned. But right now it's still saying you'll unlock the... What the hell is this guy's name? Night Shroud? Yes, Night Shroud. So you're not that far. You could accomplish that if you wanted. Clunk, we still don't even have 3 scenarios. Oh, we do. So we could go back to the Inox encampment, do the Temple of the Eclipse, and also this outer ritual chamber thing. Yuck. I mean, we could try to find you some lurkers. The Spitting Drakes were kind of tough. Like, we could work on some retirement. I would like to get these people off the books. And I do know what all of these symbols represent. I have seen these classes before. So I know what I'm getting into. Not that that matters. I'd be happy to do it anyway. There's still one I've never seen, though. That we don't have on any of these characters. That I have not... There's at least one. I've seen the symbol, but I haven't seen the mercenary. So maybe there are more that I've never even seen the symbol for. I don't know. Alright, well, celebrations. We did it. We unlocked a guy. 2 guys. Thanks, Scoundrel, for stepping in. Thanks for watching, everyone. No, I usually say it the other way, don't I? Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.